When I was growing up, I learned about God, but I never really found Him in my heart till I was older, much older, and I, again, many times come back to the Lord until one day I thought, this is something I want. I just don't want to lose again, and I've been finding the Lord every day in my life.
I started listening to Life 100.3 and was driving the kids in the car and finding a lot of peace in the miles, and I just suddenly felt this overwhelming desire to say I accept you as my Savior and I give it all up.
As a child, I distinctly remember when I was about 13, sitting in church, the pastor was talking about inviting Jesus into your heart. And that day, for whatever reason, I heard it, and I went home to my room, and I did ask Jesus into my heart, in my little bedroom, not knowing all that it entailed. As I continued to grow and be involved in the church with youth groups, I then became more involved in it, had a deeper understanding of what it meant, and have lived it since, or tried to the best of my ability.
Many years ago, in the early teenage years, as a Baptist church camp, and probably about the age of 13.
I was at Sold Out Retreat a couple years ago, which is a junior high, or senior high retreat, sorry, and there's bands and worship team, which is awesome, and a whole bunch of fun with teenagers.
I first heard the Song of God in the Little Anglican Church in Wybridge, Ontario.
I went to Camp Kakwa when I was 8, and we had like a huge worship session, I guess, and that was the first time that I really felt God calling me.
Well, the first time I heard about God was when my mother told me about Him when I came home from school saying, some people think that Christmas is somebody's birthday, but it isn't. And she threw down her dishwashing gloves and sat down beside me and told me the story of Jesus.
I believe that was during the Freedom Seekers when we first started.
Okay, could you explain that just a little?
Well, there was I think it was probably about a month into the Freedom Seekers. And it was just something that Bill Byers said that really struck a chord with me. It was something to the effect of, the problems of the world are not for people to worry about. That's God's job. And it was like a big weight on my shoulders.
Well, it was in grade 7 on the junior high retreat in Collingwood. That was the first real big youth group thing I went to. So that's where I first heard about God. Well, no, because I've grown up in the church, but I guess that's where I heard the song of God and heard Him calling me.
I first heard the Song of God at 30,000 feet in an airplane. When I was searching, and a friend had recommended I read The Purpose-Driven Life.
By the grace of God, we have it in a program I belong to, that expression, by the grace of God, there go I. But by the grace of God, I'm here at Covenant today too.
And don't give up and hang in there, because the Lord's always there for you.
Well, to steal another title, it would be a love story.
That's easy. I used to call it my epiphany, and I still do.
I don't know. Throw down your dishwashing gloves. I've got something better for you.
I would have to say giving it all up. Just being able to give it all up. I can give up all the worries. I can give up all the cares, and trust that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Just living life to the fullest.